So welcome to Dynamic Foundry Group small video section. We are going to see today a small video on Kaizen, continuous improvements and simple innovations. So the content of today's video, Kaizen and suggestions, total employee involvement, simple innovations, some examples of smart working. So what is Kaizen? Kaizen is nothing but Kai and Zen. Kai means change and Zen means good. So it is nothing but a change for good. So Kaizen is nothing but change for good. Kaizens are small improvements that leads to better productivity, quality, and workspace improvements. Kaizen is nothing but continuous improvement, do job better. Kaizen is nothing but in doing job in a different style. Kaizen is nothing but more productive way and involvement of total employee. Kaizen needs innovations. Kaizen needs out-of-box thinking. Kaizen need minimum investment, maximum output. Now we are going to see some examples. Here in this example, you can see there is a motor lying with the machine as a hurdle. So person cannot move freely. So that motor is become hurdle for him while walking on the shop floor. So what he has done, he has put that motor on the top of the machine so that hurdle is removed and now he can move freely from the shop floor. So this is nothing but a small innovation or small you can say smart thinking that removes the hurdle. So the unsafe condition is also removed. So the Kaizen what gives the benefit is remove unsafe condition. It helps you in improving productivity, helps you in improving quality, helps you in reducing cost, helps you in making a lot of innovative things which will give you lot of benefits. So this is nothing but Kaizen doing smart working, doing some out of box thinking and making things with those we can say out of box thinking or small innovation which will give you a good results. In the second slide, we can see again a fan which is lying on the shop floor is becoming hurdle or obstacle for the person. Now, what he has done, he has put that fan on the ceiling so that he gets proper free bay to move on the shop floor. Now we go to third slide where you can see a conveyor is moving and the push button for that moving of that conveyor is away from the conveyor, so he has to move here and there for the operating of button. So now what he has done, he has converted that push button with a paddle, so you just staying on one place, he can with a paddle on and off he can run that conveyor nicely, so his fatigue will get reduced and thus the productivity will also get improved. Next slide, you can see a person bending and working, so there will be a pain in his back. Now in the second picture you can say he can work on a table with a proper height, so now he can stand very nicely and work so that there is no pain in his back, so his working efficiency will go improve and his productivity also goes improve. Because of the we can say his fatigue gets reduced, the quality of work also can be improved and that will give a good productivity and good quality of work because of proper arrangement of workspace management. Next is there is a tube light on the top of the we can say ceiling, so there is a still dark light is there, there is still dark with two tube lights are there. Now what he has done, he has put a proper we can say stand with a light coming down on a stand with one tube light also. Now he can get enough light to check the part or enough light to work on the table. So this kind of small changes and smart thinking will help you in improving your workspace conditions. It will help you in reducing the cost, will help you in improving the productivity, will help you in improving the quality of the product. It also helps you in improving your working efficiency as well. Here you can see that nut bolt is getting screw is getting inside the in the second picture. You can see he has just put a small jig which will help him to avoid missing of the screw when it is moving. So these kind of small things you can add where the investment is very less or investment is almost zero, but you can get lot of good benefits. Here you can see uh, the the products are getting bounced while coming from the conveyor and getting mixed up. In the second picture, he has just put a small chute which will help to avoid the bouncing of the product and mixing of the product. So his work or his segregation work will be avoided. In this picture, you can see there are two conveyors. There is a gap between two conveyors, and because of gap between two conveyor belts, the dust which is on the belt is getting on the shop on the floor. So one has to come back and collect the dust and put it away. So now in the second picture, what he has done, he has put a small bin or small holder or dust container just below that gap of two conveyors. So the all the dust will get fall in that container, and just he has to do is he has to take that container and empty out in a some other bigger container or some other way, so that his work of cleaning the shop floor, cleaning the area uh, below the container will get reduced. Here is another example where you can see the searching time get reduced because of proper arrangement of the product or proper arrangement of the pictures. So these kind of small things will help you in improving your productivity, quality, and efficiency of work as well. Here are some more examples. You can see in the first picture the grinding dust is getting down. If you have proper arrangement of that, grinding dust can be gathered in some behind the grinding machine in a proper container, so the work can be reduced. In the second, you can see searching time get reduced because of proper arrangement of material. In the third picture, you can see he's carrying that load from on his back. He has converted, he has now converted that load taken by the trolley. So now when he is taking the load with the trolley, his fatigue will get reduced, his productivity will get improved. He will not having any back pain because of carrying the load from his back. So his efficiency will improve. So always think smartly. This is another example, back pain. You can see in the first picture, to avoid back pain, he has to use a chair with proper back handle. Then in the second picture, you can see searching time reduced because of proper arrangement of tools with a shadow board. In the third picture, you can see material is lying here and there. He has now sorted it properly, and this kind of small things will help you in improving your productivity and improving your efficiency as well. सो काम सरल बनाने के लिए कुछ विचारों को आपको यहाँ पर लाना है, कुछ विचार आप करेंगे, कुछ स्मार्ट थिंकिंग करेंगे तो आपका काम सरल हो जाएगा, आपका काम काफी इजी हो जाएगा. Here is another example of we can say smart thinking. lathe machine है तो to have a better cut he has put a water pipe so that he can move that we can cut that lathe machine cut properly. तो एक काफी इनोवेटिव आइडिया है यहाँ पर आप देख रहे हैं. Very simple idea which is converting a conventional lathe machine to kind of CNC or kind of VMC kind of technology, and by putting a small bucket and a pipe he can just able to do that. Here is another example, additional cap for increasing the length of molding machine on a lifting pin. तो आपको हर बार वो जो लेग है या फिर आपका मोल्डिंग मशीन का लिफ्टिंग का पिन है वो चेंज नहीं करना पड़ेगा, जस्ट एक एडिशनल पिन ऊपर आप डाल देंगे तो यू कैन इंक्रीज द हाइट। जब भी नहीं चाहे तो वो पिन निकाल देंगे और कैप निकाल देंगे तो यू कैन रिड्यूस दैट हाइट एज वेल। So this kind of small things and improvements can help you in improving your work efficiency. Here the direction of spindle motor and movement can be properly marked on switchboard so that person can get idea of where is up, where is the down, where is the right, where is the forward, so you will not make mistakes. Here's some example of Kaizen's heap of coins and spectro coins and micro samples are been put. Now it has been properly kept in a rack with a monthly identification, so the person can easily go and find out whatever sample you want. So these kind of things will improve not only your shop floor condition, but also search time will reduce drastically, and you will get the material in time. You can see here proper identification to the air pressure indicator to show your air pressure of the machine, molding machine here. So it will help you in understanding what is the exact air pressure, whether it is in right specification or not, and if it is not in a proper specification, that is it is in red, then you have to stop the machine. In the future, in the further actions, we have converted that uh, air pressure automatically by putting a sensor, and now it will stop the machine when air pressure is below the required air pressure. When the air pressure is below requirement, it will stop the machine automatically. So these kind of things can be done, small things can be improved in a we can say stage manner. Safety is improved by putting a new railing near the transfer trolley to have proper safety of a person walking around the molding machine or molding line. So some of the some small innovative ideas that we have implemented in our Mahalakshmi metals. I am showing some of the videos here for you. So this is the video number one. So this is video number two. In the first video, we have seen the conveyor line. When the boxes are not in a right direction or they are been tilted, then that line will get automatically stopped because of that we can say a sensor hanger. In this video, you have seen the crane moving up and down button has been properly made. Now it is another video where we can see a spraying tool or spraying gun using a rotating table. So for painting, there is a rotating table made for the spray gun. Is another important video where you can see a cutting machine is been made for cutting the plywood and other lighter material required in the maintenance specifically and pattern shop. You can see here unsafe condition is also avoided. The person is standing properly. There is no bend is required. So you can see he is working with a ease of work is there while cutting the material. No bending required. So no back pain will be there. So these are the small, some of the small videos or small examples which we have already made, implemented in our company. So like that, you can do lot of innovations, lot of more things in your company. It has been said by Mr. Henry David Thoreau that it is not enough to be busy. The question is, what are we busy about? So it's very important that you have to be busy in innovative way by in making innovations, in making smart thinking, smart working. So don't be busy, be productive. It's very important. Work smarter, not harder. So you can see a person is tilting that square thing, but if you it is a round thing, you can easily go out. So work smarter, not harder. It's a very important message again. This is another excellent message. Think differently, work smarter, not harder. Think differently. There is a we can all already knowing the story of crow with a stone, but it is a time you don't have to drink water by just putting all the stones. Now you can go and bring that you can say straw and drink the water. So it is a time to think differently, it is a time to work smartly with all the we can say we have all the available resources are there, available thought process is there, just we have to apply it and work with a smart quality and with a different thinking. This is another example of what smarter, not harder. Is the two persons are taking away that we can say cow, but the another person is just showing him her food, and he's for that eating that food he is moving away. So work smarter, not harder. This is very again an example we can take away from it. This is another example. He's taking the material from his bag on his back, but not required. You can use a trolley. You can use a you can say moving trolleys like for moving the material. So work smart, not hard. These are some of the examples which we have conducted for those innovative works. We are giving best Kaizen awards, best suggestion awards for employees every month to motivate them. You can also do that for improving the motivation and innovative ideas in your company. So another very good sentence by Mr. Bill Gates: I choose a lazy person to do a hard job. I choose a lazy person to do a hard job because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. Because he is lazy, he will find out a very smart way of doing it. He will not go for hard work. He will try to get some smart ideas and try to do it as faster as possible because he is lazy. So I will choose a lazy person to do a hard job because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. Some examples or some benefits of the Kaizens and improvements: reduce costs and fatigue is very important, improving morale of the employees, increase confidence level of employees, improve productivity, improve quality. All those things will give you lot of benefits as a end product, and hence the innovative thinking, the smart thinking, the improvements, the Kaizens will always going to be a key factor and important for your growth of your organization, for growth of your department, and growth of your own, you can say, uh, career. So, thank you very much and have a nice day. Thank you very much for patient hearing.